All right, we finally got everything done on the left rear corner. And what we're talking about the rust repair down here on the rocker. We got a full quarter panel replaced. We got inner and outer fender wells. We went ahead and added the mini tubs. We got the trunk floor complete. And we went ahead and did most of the tail light panel extension, floor extension. Now, this was a major job. I'm really surprised that the quarter panel fit this good. I was shocked. This is an aftermarket. I didn't have to do any type of modifications to make this work, and it fits as tight as a glove. So everything went really good together on this side. The only problem we have, and once again, that's from up in the front where it got T-boned, is we got the gap going right here that looks like crap. So what I'm going to do to fix that gap, I have ordered a new door skin, and then I will take that door skin and I will take sections of the door skin off, the new door skin, and add it to this door skin to get our body lines correct and everything working properly. One more thing that we could not finish was this drip rail section right here. This is rotted out. Right in this corner right here is rotted. And we decided to go ahead and get a drip rail section, the whole section. You got to buy these things in pairs. And more than likely when we tear the other side down, it's going to mess up too. But we're going to go ahead and replace that one little section right here. There's a line right here, so we'll replace this corner. But other than that, everything's done. The last and final thing I got to do is I took the quarter panel off, this part of the quarter panel, and I am going to go ahead and mark my holes for the molding. So we're going to stick this right here, and then we're going to move it back, and then I'm going to mark that just like this. And then I'm not going to drill my holes right there because this is approximately a 1/16 thick. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to go basically, okay, it's like if you put this right here on the side of the hole. You see what I'm saying? So we basically know where our holes are. So I got a very small drill here, and to make sure that we're not going to drill too big of a hole because we might have to make the hole bigger, this is just a markup hole where we're going to be at. So I'm just going to go ahead and drill 3 small holes. Okay, so we're just going to leave those small holes right there, and then what we'll do is when we get to the final stage of fitting the hockey puck on here, or whatever you want to call this piece of chrome molding, then we will do our finalizing and drilling. But now we basically got it half-assed, you might say, lined up and ready for installation. If we look at the roof up here, there was a bunch of holes that somebody drilled into our Frankenstein to do dent pooling with a slide hammer. So we had like 7 or 8 here, we had 5 or 6 here, we had about 20 of them right here, and then we had 3 or 4 here, and then 3 here. I went ahead and welded all those up, and then what I'll do is I'll use my dent puller to pull them out again and get them back square. This quarter panel is done. It came out very nice. I'm happy with it, and hopefully our other quarter panel will turn out just as good. I'm really surprised that the body line, look at that body line, lined up really nice. We went ahead and kept this piece, remember that? So I went ahead and butt welded this up. That came out really nice. And we're going to go ahead and do a mirror image situation over here. So what I'm going to do today, I will go ahead and remove all this. And I was actually thinking, the main reason we replaced the quarter panel on that side, because it was rotted up around the air vent, the rear air vent on the left side. This one doesn't have any rot or rust on it. This one here is actually in very good shape. This top of this is in solid shape. So I'm wondering if I should go ahead and seam it right here and only replace that section. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and replace the full quarter panel. But then on the other hand, it's got me thinking that it might be better to go ahead and replace it from here down. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. You can see the rust in this right here. It's just completely rotted on the fender well lip itself. And even down here, it's in very serious condition. As I'm looking at the rocker, we might have a situation underneath that as well. Okay, we got all those. I guarantee you there's one right there as well. What I'm gonna do. How y'all doing out there? This is Pete. We're back on the Mustang. I got this whole side almost completely gutted and stripped. I got to get this piece off here underneath, and I'm trying to save this from being screwed up and fucked up like the other side was. Now, the other side had a lot of damage up on the top of the roof corner here. This side here is in real clean condition, so I want to keep it all as original as possible. We went ahead and stripped all this down here. We got everything done, but I got to get this off. Like I said, I'm going to use this die grinder tool to make the holes just a little bit bigger to cut them, make sure them spot welds are cut precisely, and then we'll go ahead and take this thing off. This little weld right here, we're going to go ahead and cut that off. So, like I said, we're trying to get this out of here, this piece right here. This is the piece we want to get out. And you can see right there, it's still got a little section that's stuck up to the drip rail. Look at that. You believe that shit? The last cut that I need to do, and I got to change that bitch out. Okay. Believe that. Okay, so we got to get this out of here. That's what I'm trying to do, see? All we're doing, look, we're just gonna take our time to get this out of here because we don't want to ruin our roof skin. We want to be very careful with this. got that weld right there. Wow, that thing's like welded way up inside there. Are you getting the drift here? Do you see the situation? This is what you're calling meticulous, time-consuming work, okay? This is like welded all the way up inside here. And I don't think we got that spot weld all the way done. Now let's see what happens when we try to get this out of here. It's not coming out, son of a bitch. Time to go to the extreme. I think we're getting it. I think it's coming out. Work it out. Gotta work it. There it is. All right. That's what I'm talking about right here. Okay. Wow. Now what I'm going to do is I will do this right here. You see what I'm doing? I don't want to ruin the roof skin. There we go, right there. So we saved the roof skin. It's going to be fine. I still got to get this little piece out and down this edge right here. And then we got that done. And then once that's done, we go around all the edges. We're going to clean all this up. Look at here. Yeah, that looks like crap. We got to get all that slag metal off from the old quarter. We got to hammer and dolly all these edges up. I still got to get this out of here. That's still got to come out. We got the frame rail, we got to get that out, unibody frame rail. I got to get this door jamb cleaned up, and then the last and final thing I got to do is I got to get all these spot welds cut on this drip rail here, and then get that piece of steel out behind there. We're trying to save this right here. We're trying to save this drip rail section. The other side was so mangled and bashed up that we couldn't save it, and I got to replace it. So I'm trying to be as careful as I can and try to save all this to reuse it. But if we don't save it, we're going to have the other one, because you got to buy these in pairs. You can't buy them separate. So we'll have the other one to replace this lower section if need be.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.